Hey TCG friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you what is in my TCG bag and some of my other essentials that I keep on me at all times as I've started and sort of restarted my collector journey since I was a kid. And most of these are going to be available in the description box below, so no worries if you're looking for something. But I don't want to hold us up. Let's go ahead and get right into what's inside. I'll start off with a little bag tour. First of all, I have a couple of my favorite cards. I have the Karma that I bought. I got this card holder from K-Pop Nara. It's one of the local stores in my city. I happen to be a Scorpio zodiac, so I thought this was really cute. And actually, I wanted to put a photo card in here, but I didn't think it would look great with photo cards, so instead I put a TCG card and it fit perfectly. I think it is a little tight, but as far as the Karma goes, this is one of my favorite cards in TCG, and I think it just gives the bag a little more personality, which I like. I hate boring bags, so that's why we've got Karma. And in the front of my bag, it actually does have a pin holder that you could put like little pins on, but I'm not really big on putting pins on these, so instead I just got this little cute cinnamon roll. Won this at round 1 during the One Piece collab. And then I also have this little pack of deodorant from Metacube. I got this with another purchase of the actual size deodorant. It smells so good. I think it's important to keep a little bit of deodorant on you because as you're playing, you do get a little bit sweaty, and whoever says they don't get stress sweat is crazy. Stress sweat is the worst type of smell, so I like to keep a little thing of deodorant on me at all times. And then on the other side, we have Zane on the bag. If you know Love in Deep Space and you know who Zane is, I won't get into my obsession, but I do have a Love in Deep Space video on my other channel, which I can link down below. Love in Deep Space is one of my favorite video games, so we've got that. I did put a little extra ribbon, and I just think the ribbon adds like a little more cute flair to the side of the bag. So that's literally the front of my bag, and I think it's just so cute. Girly maximalist vibes. Now, I got these two keychains. I honestly don't remember the name of the vendors, but they're both really cute artwork. Obviously, Espion being on this one and Luna being on the other one. I really tried to have all of my favorite hobbies shown on the outside of the bag. And also Sylveon, Sleepy Sylvie. I actually pulled this out of the Evolutions blind box, and so I'm really happy about that. On the other side of the bag, I didn't know where to put these yet, so I'm kind of just leaving them here. Art by Nips had a little coloring station at Regional Qualifier Hartford, so I colored one of these, and I just love the colors on this. It's really cute, so it kind of matches the bag a little bit. And finally, this is from Loot Pixie on her Etsy shop. She's another artist and designer. I got this one out of her blind boxes, and so I just love this. I think it's so cute. It has the poros, and they're getting the gold, and it matches her gold tokens. I'll leave all their handles in the description box in case you want to get one too. So cute. Now moving on to the actual essentials. So I'll move my bag to the side. Starting off, you have to have a playmat. Playmats are essential. This one is the Ari playmat. That's the official Riftbound one. I love this one so much. I finally found it. I wanted to get it in RQ Atlanta. They didn't have it in RQ Hartford, but I was finally able to pick me up one at my local game store, which is insane. They had two sitting on the shelf, and I was like, oh my God, I have to get this because it's so hard to get, and also is at MSRP, so that way I don't actually have to wait for it for RQ LA, but now I can play on it as often as I want, and it's perfect for my aesthetic, obviously. Moving on to my other essentials that are in my bag. The first and foremost thing, you need your decks. So I like the acrylic deck boxes. I said I was going to decorate them. I haven't actually done that, but you can definitely glue on some stickers or even some charms or whatever else you want to put on these. They don't have too many scratches. I use this one quite often. I travel with it and use it at locals. Actually, this one might be the newer one of the two. This is the deck box for my Fiora deck, which I take into Atlanta and to Hartford. There are a few scratches on the back, but again, I could probably put like stickers or something on it to cover it, but I just think the clear deck box is so cool. I know a lot of people use like leather or other ones, but this one came in a 4-pack, and or maybe a 3, but it holds my 60 card Riftbound deck and then some. So because I also have the runes, sideboard, and I said 50 card. Yeah, it is 50 card. My 50 card deck, and also has the battlefields and everything. But also sometimes if I'm at locals and I pull a card from the promo packs, I actually put it in here too. So it fits quite a bit of cards, also tokens and everything. So I will make sure I leave that in the description. But I love these deck boxes because I think the clear ones show off the cool colors of these shields so well, and that's my favorite part. So one of my essentials, if I do decide to change deck boxes, I will definitely let you know. But these were literally all on Amazon and they have worked just fine. So easy peasy for me. Another essential for me is a trade binder. I recently added this to my TCG bag, which if you know and you follow me on Instagram, which you should, I talked a lot about not wanting to take my trade binder because I don't feel like I pull that much stuff. But after someone did want to trade cards with me, I said, oh my gosh, okay, I think I'm going to take my trade binder with me. And this trade binder is super compact. It doesn't have the rings, so it keeps the cards safe. And I don't care if it gets scratched up because it was only like $8. But it is pink, which was a requirement for me of my trade binder. Some extra sleeves. These are both pink from Dragon Shield. Personally, I love pink sleeves, as you can tell. And these work really well. I do know Dragon Shields can be a little more expensive for some people. These are the ones that I just happen to prefer because these are what my local card store sells. And so you want to keep some sleeves on you at all times because first of all, you never know if you're going to get a hit. But also, you can lend some sleeves out. I don't mind lending sleeves to people. It's not a big deal because I have so many more boxes and colors from RQs because sometimes they don't have the color sleeves I want. So I do keep my sleeves on me at all times. But my favorite sleeves, which I don't know if they're PVC free, I don't know if they're safe or whatever. I don't really look at that type of stuff, to be honest. Sorry to anybody that might scold me in the comments for saying that. But I love these hollow heart sleeves. Oh my gosh, these are my favorite by far, and it's not even close. Most of the cards that are my favorite cards of all time are in these sleeves just because I think they are so beautiful and they are so pretty. I will start putting outer sleeves on them just because I want to add the layer of protection, but I don't know if outer sleeves will actually fit in my personal binders. So, but for now, these are the prettiest sleeves I own. I think they're so beautiful. They add a little flair to all of your cards, and I cannot recommend them enough. I'll show you my binder with my cards. Another thing that I think is essential, which everybody should know about, but if you're a first timer, you may not know about, you need some dice. These are from different vendors and also from my local card shop. I like the ones with the numbers on them for just like damage counters, but I use like regular die for buffs, or if I use it for like counting my score, because I used to keep a notebook, but I don't keep a notebook as much anymore just because it got a little bulky. That make your life so much easier if you have to like keep score or count or do anything like that. I would highly recommend you investing in some dice. Okay, another dice that I wanted to share with you all that I think is so cute. A friend got it for me after I found out his sister makes these. They are so pretty. Okay, look at this. As a Riftbound player, I'm obsessed. Okay, this is a Poro dice. Can you see the little Poro in there? And again, it's numbered. I think this will be my score tracking dice from now on, but it is so cute. It has all the numbers in gold. And look at its little feet. Oh my gosh, the little toes. I cannot take it. But it's just so cute. This one is from Color Spray Creations. Go check her out. She makes a lot of different dice. I think she's starting to get into Riftbound as well. But I would highly recommend because these dice are so cute. And the 8 is the face because obviously you win if you get to 8 points in Riftbound, unless, well, I guess Aspirin's Climb is officially banned, so it's always 8. But it's so cute because you get to have the little face when you win. This die brings me so much happiness, and I'm so happy to have one because it is sold out. It is gone, but hopefully she brings some more back by the time this video goes up. So Color Spray Creations is the dice maker for this one. I would highly recommend you invest in some binders. Now, I don't think you should go out and buy like the most expensive ones. There are plenty of affordable binders that are on Amazon and other places that you can go check out. I'll have these two linked. I bought this one because I like the K on there, because if you know, you know. I have a K in my name, but this is my original binder for my personal collection. I do want to transfer it over to white eventually. I started decorating the top loaders, but I'm not a huge fan of top loader binders as much anymore, but still, I think having top loader binders for my own personal collection might be fun. I also am considering doing like a Michi method binder with my personal collection, but I don't have direction on that right now. Most of these I got last year, which I'm so happy to have most of these in my black trainer spread. But, you know, for the most part, these cards just bring me the most joy. And I feel like this binder is just as fine. It's half the cost of the binder that is Vault X. So you can still find a great binder at affordable cost and affordable rates, and you don't have to break the bank for it, but just, you know, be cognizant that it's going to maybe be a little bit different than the Vault X one. And this is the Vault X. What I like about it is it's pink all the way around. Unfortunately, it isn't pink on the inside. There is a binder that is like that, but this is my Eevee binder. It's huge, right? So this binder is massive. So most of this Eevee collection I have is from the gym collection. I haven't bought a lot of individual singles for Eevee quite yet, but I am going to just buy individuals more than likely, just so that way I can save money on packs. I don't particularly care to rip Pokemon packs right now because of the state of the hobby. It's just really pricey. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have a spread for all of the evolutions, and I'm probably going to expand this binder some more. I also have a Goat Armor all white binder on the way, but binders are really important, especially if you're a collector. I think it is essential to know what binder fits you and maybe not break the bank, because again, they're just going to be sitting up in the house if you don't plan on taking them anywhere. So why break the bank with a binder, right? So pink is my aesthetic, and that's the color I prefer. Last thing I'll show you is my storage case. It's just a white cardboard case. It holds quite a bit. I keep about 3 sets in each of these. It also comes with these tabs so you can space it out and everything, but for the most part, this is how I keep everything organized. If you want to know more thorough details of how I make play sets and everything, I can certainly show you that, but let me know in the comments. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is an expanded what's in my bag to also help with collector essentials. And I'll have everything linked in the description box. If you actually did enjoy this collector's video, I do have another video on my channel that is dedicated to organizing and creating my first Riftbound binder. Go ahead and give that one a watch next. I'll see you in that video, or else I'll see you next time. Bye!